Welcome to the special Tuesday live with the King Closer, RJ Bates III, and flipping mastery genius, Jerry Norton. That was a better intro than last week. Hopefully my calls are better this week. What's up, Jerry?
Not much. How are you, buddy?
I'm excited to be calling some Red Panda leads today.
Me too.
We've had some pretty good experiences with Red Panda. Last time was when we had that goofy stuff with Missouri, but outside of the goofy stuff.
Was that Red Panda when we called Missouri?
Yeah. We had some really good calls.
Great leads.
Are you closing on one today from that?
It's not today, but it's in like 10 days. But it's from one of those Missouri ones. Yeah.
There you go.
Yep.
So you were saying that was the one that was basically a laydown. Just right out of the gate, she basically just begged you to take it, right?
Yeah, if you guys remember, if you were watching, she pretty much was like, I bought it for this. I've got this into it. I want 210. It's worth 300. You can have the rest. Just close by my date. Okay. That was it.
There you go.
And she's been a dream ever since. Like, sends me pictures, communicates with me. She's been awesome seller.
Jerry, do you not have a titanium hat?
No, I got ripped. I don't have a sweater either. A hoodie.
What are we doing?
I don't know.
What do I pay Stephanie for?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna have to ask Stephanie after this live, like, why does Jerry not have a hat? So we're gonna send you some swag so you actually look like you're part of this. And since Randy Charlton now brings this up every single live, he's like, Jerry really needs a titanium hat.
I would wear it.
The only thing that I request is that when you go out and you brutalize the farm animals, that you don't wear it, okay?
Don't get blood on it.
Yeah, we only wear it when we do cute things with the animals.
Can I wear it when I play with my possums?
Sure. All right. Well, let's get to it, man. What are you going to start with today?
I think I'm going to start with number 29 on our list. So, guys, if you don't know, RJ and I are looking at a list that Red Panda provided. We've got right now 34 leads to call from all over the country. I like this one, RJ, because it says it's Missouri, which I'm kind of excited about calling. It's divorce, sell ASAP, and condition good. I mean, I wish that said bad, but they've owned it a long time.
No, listen, you can call all of the ones with good condition, okay?
Yeah. There's only one tired landlord on here, and I'm saving that one for you.
You're going to save that one for me, huh? Okay.
It's in New York. I would call that one first, but it's in New York, and I don't want to start the show out bad if I can help it. All right, let's see if they answer.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated.
Try it again.
Your call has been forwarded to an.
All right.
I think you should go with 27.
27. Okay, I'll try that one.
Yeah, that's screaming lay down right there.
Is it?
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes. Hello. How are you, sir? Is this Tanner?
Okay. May I ask who's calling?
Yeah, my name's Jerry Norton, calling you about your property on Saverton West Road.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand you're looking to sell that?
In the future, maybe. Yeah.
In the future. Like in 30 days in the future, or when in the future?
I don't know exactly. I'm just kind of trying to. I'm not sure exactly when I would want to sell it, to be honest.
Okay. Are you living in the property?
Yeah.
Okay. And my notes say here, just so I make sure I got the right thing here, divorce going on. Does that sound right?
Well, separated from my significant other, child, or mother of my child.
Okay. Are they on title too, or are you the only decision maker?
I'm the only one on the title
Okay.
or deed.
Well, what's your make me move number? You know, what's the number for cash, close quickly, no cost to you, no commissions, close on your timeline?
Probably have to be at least 200,000.
200,000. Okay. If we could, I don't know if I can do that. Let's talk about it a little bit more, but if you got that number, is this something you're ready to move forward with?
I mean, not right away because I don't even have anything else lined up to move into or anything. I'm just kind of trying to feel it out and see if I can find something else. You know, I just need to downgrade and find something smaller or an apartment or something for the time being. So,
Would you buy something else or would you rent?
I'd probably rent for a while just to kind of
You got,
get my stuff back in order and go from there.
yeah. Do you have equity? Like do you owe on this or would you walk with some cash?
I owe a little bit of money on it, but I could probably get some. I mean, I'd have some equity out of it. Yeah.
What would you walk with if you got 200?
Probably 80,000, 75,000.
Okay. Yeah. So you got some equity in it. That's good. And let me just make sure I'm looking at this right. This is 3 acres.
Yeah.
Okay. 1,560 square feet, 3-bedroom, 2-bath.
Yep.
Okay. Attached garage, but like no driveway.
It's got a driveway, but I mean, I need gravel on it.
Gotcha. And what's your, right close to the Mississippi River here? What's your, I'm just trying to get my bearings. What's your nearest major metro market here?
I'm right next to Hannibal, Missouri.
Oh, you're north of St. Louis.
Yeah, I'm north of St. Louis.
How far a drive is that? About an hour?
Give or take.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's probably about an hour and a half.
Tell me about your condition. You've been living there for a while, it looks like.
6 years. I mean, it's got your normal. I mean, I guess your normal. You know, need some TLC here and there. You know, some paint and stuff like that.
Is the roof okay?
It'll need a roof here soon.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking that too.
And, I mean, I guess siding, if you really wanted to go that far, siding could be touched up or some siding on. But other than that, I mean, it's a pretty sound structure.
Gotcha. Yeah, so I take a real scientific approach to this, and I typically just like to be transparent with sellers, like what my numbers are and how I come to it. So typically what I like to do is I just try to figure out either what the current value is of the property, like it's as is value, if it's in fair condition. That's one way.
Right.
And then I'll base a percentage off of that, or I'll look and see if I can find like what the fixed up homes are selling for. We call that after repair value. That's usually like top of the market because they're all fixed up. And then as long as I can be into the deal for a certain percentage below that, that leaves me room for cost, commissions, closing, financing, and profit. You know, if it pencils, then I move forward and can do it. I don't think we're too far off, but I'm looking at a home that looks very similar to yours. It's a little bigger. It's 1,800 square feet on Saverton West. Pretty nice looking home. Just sold July 24th for $235.
Brown one.
Pardon?
It's a brown one, brown colored home.
Yeah, I think so. It's like a dark front. Yeah.
It's just down the road from me.
Yeah, it's not rehabbed, you know, like it's not all brand new, but it's, you know, it's okay. It's like if I bought that, I would probably do paint and carpet and some things, but that got $235. So I'm wondering if you're fairly comparable to that. And what's making me think that is Zillow's got your home valued at that same number, 236, or Redfin does. Same idea. So let's hypothetically say your like if you sold it today on the open market, you could get 235. Well,
right.
I don't think you'd even get that though, because you're 1560 square feet and that thing's 1800 square feet.
Right.
You know, so it got price per foot, it got 131 a foot. So if I take 131 times yours 1560, that puts you at 204. So where you're asking is probably right where you could get if you listed it, paid commissions, cleaned it up, did some things. You could probably get that 200 number. But for me, I
Right.
would need to be, I mean, that's what I would resell it for, or I would put money into it and try to sell it for more. But I would need to be, you know, quite a bit under that for it to make sense for cash.
Right.
So if you're looking to, I mean, if you're just window shopping, then I could tell you where probably most investors like me would land. And
Okay.
then you can make decisions based on that.
Okay.
Okay. So I would need to be around 140.
Yeah, I couldn't do that.
Okay. Yeah, but that's what investors are going to want to pay, somewhere around there,
Okay.
right?
Well, that's good to know. I wasn't sure what kind of
Mm-hmm.
number investors might throw out there,
But just keep in mind, a general rule of thumb is whatever you sell it for, if you go the traditional route, like list it, figure about 10%, because that's going to be commissions, closing fees. Usually a seller wants concessions, or you got to fix up some things or whatever. So if you just factor in 10% and you sell it for 200, you know, that's going to put you right at that, 180 range is what you would net. So the
Right.
question I would be asking is, do I want to go through all the brain damage to net 180, or do I want to sell it and be done, move out next week or whenever you want? No hassle, speed, convenience for 140.
right. Well, I'll have to keep that in mind whenever the time comes.
Okay. I'd love to be your guy when you're ready. Can you say my number?
I appreciate it. Yep, we'll do.
Okay. Good luck to you, sir.
Yep, thank you.
Okay. Bye.
All right, Jerry.
Jerry's
I think
appraisal
that-
services.
Yeah, I think during that call we figured out the echo situation.
Oh, I don't hear it now. Oh yeah,
Good.
I do, but very faint.
Very faint. All right. Well, we might have to toggle with the mute a little bit just to overcome some of these wild technical issues that we've experienced over the last 2 weeks. But for my boy Kevin Fonteca out in Vermont, I'm going to start by calling this Vermont lead.
Who's that?
Because Kevin is a TU member. He's in the chat, and he was asking if we got any Vermont. We got a foreclosure in Springfield, Vermont. So Kevin, this close is for you.
Five, 0, 8, 8. Zero, 8, 8, 2, 1 is not available.
Hey, Chris, this is RJ Bates calling about your property there on Chester Road. Looks like you had filled out a form on my website saying that you needed to sell that property. If you could, give me a call back at 817-915-6860. Thank you. All right. I'm going to go with the one that I told you to call, and you ignored me. You decided to go after the divorce.
27.
I'm going to go get this contract that you should have gotten.
Hi. I'm a call assistant recording this call for the person you're trying to reach. Please say who you are and why you're calling.
RJ Bates calling about Maple Lane.
I'd be grateful if you could give me your name.
RJ Bates.
Thank you. Please hold while I connect you. Hello?
Hi, is Cheryl there?
This is her.
Hey, Cheryl, this is RJ Bates calling about your property there on Maple Lane. Looked
Okay.
like you had filled out a form on my website saying that you needed to sell that property. Is that correct?
Possibly.
Possibly.
Possibly, depending on what we can get.
All right. Well, how much you want to get for it?
I don't know. It's a trailer that's been built onto on a double lot.
Okay.
So I don't know. I know what my taxes say it's worth, but I don't know what I'd get. Would like to move into like town where my kids are because it's in the middle of the country.
Okay. What is the tax assessed value?
Just the property without the house, I think it's telling me it's 18,000.
Okay. And you do own the land though.
Oh yes, I do. I own all of it.
All right. Well, what's got you wanting to move into town?
I have 2 kids, and there's nobody out here.
It's that remote, huh?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's out here, yeah, but in order for my kids to go to town, they have to, and they're not old enough yet they have to ride a bike up to or like a county line kind of thing, and it's too much traffic on there, and it's like 7 miles into town
Okay.
for them.
Oh, so you're kind of relatively close to Peoria, though. How far away is Peoria?
45 minutes.
45 minutes. Okay.
Yep. The closest town is Pekin, which is 25.
Okay. So I live in Texas, and funny enough, my son plays hockey, and this past season he played a team from Peoria.
Oh yeah.
And none of the other parents knew where Peoria was, and they were like, "Where is this?" I'm like, "Man, I've done a lot of deals in Peoria. I really like Peoria." So, all right. So this was, you said it was built onto. Was it that front overhang? Is that what was kind of added?
The front overhang was a porch, and before we got it, they turned it into, it pretty much is a living room now for us. And then the back side has a room and a laundry room built onto it. I'm assuming you're looking at Google thing.
Yeah, I'm looking at Google Street View.
Yeah.
Okay. So I know you said at the beginning, like, we kind of want to sell, but we got to figure out what we can get for it. But then,
So I got to look for something else too. So that's
Right.
my other thing.
okay. But part of the situation is I mean, you're wanting to move because of the kiddos.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I'd probably move into town if we can find something into town, which, like I said, if it wasn't for the busy road, the kids probably could ride their bikes into town, but everybody's in town, so it's easier.
And that town is
So-
Manito?
Manitou.
Manitou. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Manitou. I guess I'm from Texas for too long. That looks like
Manitou.
Manito. just
Everybody says Manitou.
just automatically made it like Spanish. All right.
Yeah.
So what happens if, like, I guess what are the kind of the trigger moments for you saying, okay, we are interested in selling?
As soon as I can find a different place that's going to work for us, then I'd be out of here.
And you got to get the right amount.
Right. Even if it's for a down payment, I would be just fine.
What is the condition of the property itself like?
The property is good. It's a community well, so it's always got water. It's like $20 a week, a month. Sorry. The house itself does need a little bit of work, but not a ton. It's already had some work on to it when we first bought it. because we did a contract deed when we bought it. So a couple things need to be done. It does not have, it's got baseboard heaters in it. It does not have a furnace. People before us tore it out to make room. And then it does not have central air either. We have window units. The electrical box can be updated. It's fine where it's at, but if you want to add more stuff, it will have to be updated. Because I think that was our next step, is updating the box. Then, like I said, it's got paneling through part of the house. The other part's got some drywall. So
Okay.
it's not horrible, but it's not like gorgeous either.
I see a recording date of when you bought it of March 9th, 2025. Is that just when you finished making the payments, or is that actually when you bought it?
That's when I finished making. I bought it. It only took me a year to pay it off.
Right.
So that's when we officially had everything done.
Has the property significantly improved since then?
What do you mean?
Like, have you made improvements since that? Like
Outside of the property, no. On the outside of it, no. We're making improvements on the inside. Our next step was to, like I said, we need to upgrade the electrical box just because of what we have in the house. We made the little here improvements with the floor here and there. They literally had 1x6s sitting on the floors for the floor. So we worked on that. The bathroom may have to be redone by the time we sell it, but that was mine. It's either going to be the electrical box or the bathroom that starts getting fixed within the next 2 weeks. Or redone, I should say, not fixed.
Okay. The reason why I was asking is because if that was 15 months ago, or I guess more than that, 17 months ago,
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out like how much the property could be worth now, and what would have driven the value up significantly from that price that you purchased it for.
Right. Well, we actually, so how we got it, to be honest, was the lady that we bought it was buying it, well, talked to do contract deed for. We are actually going to pay her $25,000 total for the place, but it ended up being that she missed 2018 taxes. So somebody else owned the actual house, and we found that out by getting taken over the house and getting served with papers, and that's who we bought it from.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you bought it from the person that essentially got it from a tax sale.
Tax, yes.
So they got $5,500 from you for probably chump change.
Yep. Probably.
Well, look at them. They living the dream over there, picking up properties for $500, turn around.
And they do, and that's, I mean, there was only one tax thing, so they probably didn't even do that, because we have usually 2 of them within the year sometimes, depending on what area you're in.
Right.
So, but I mean, it is what it is. I didn't need to pay 25. I ended up paying 55. I couldn't ask for anything else. So I just know what I was told when I went and paid the taxes recently, what the property was worth.
So to just kind of make sure I'm understanding and checking all the boxes, your ideal scenario is kind of to close on your timeline with when you find a property for you guys to move to.
Yep.
And you want enough money for a down payment on that new property.
Yep.
Do you have any idea of what that dollar amount would be?
It's usually, with my credit, it's 10%. So it just depends on what it is. And I got to find the time to do it, to be honest. I work 75 hours a week right now. So my district manager, that I work 4 hours from here. So I work in Indiana most of the time right now. So it's just a matter of finding something, which we've been looking at a couple places in town, and then coming up with a down payment once we figure out what it is and talking to the bank.
And you're going to Manitou, right?
Mm-hmm.
So just looking on Zillow, we got a $31,000 property, a $75,000 property, and a $154,000 property that's available.
Yeah, I need at least to find something that has a 3-bedroom in it, so possibly 4. So
This
yes.
75,000 is just a shed.
Yeah, I don't need to. That's a little too small. So it's just a matter of finding something.
See what this 31,000 is. It's land.
Yep. Oh yeah. I know here where I'm at, I know somebody was trying the property right behind me that we were looking at buying, because there's a property right behind my house. That used to be the same thing. And just the property alone, he wanted 27,000 for just the property, and it's a single lot.
Right.
So,
So like
well,
this property is a 3-bed, 2-bath, 1,800 square feet, 154.
where's that at? You're looking
Um,
on Zillow, so I'm asking.
yeah, it's in Manitou.
Yeah.
It's on East Glendale.
Yep, I know where it's at.
It's pretty
Oh,
cute. It's not overly rehab, so on something like that, you would need somewhere in the $16,000 range.
yep.
In your situation, you were buying it from that investor for 25,000, and you bought it in 2024.
I finished paying it in 2025. Yeah, we
Right.
paid it. Took a year to pay it. Yeah.
This would be a pretty unique situation. I mean, why not just list it on the market with a realtor and see what you could get there? What's
Because most realtors will not take mobile homes. Not around here.
okay?
That's why. My mother-in-law's sister-in-law is a realtor for Keller, and they won't even touch it. They don't do that because there's not a very big profit in mobile homes, or even their property right now. She said, which there's a couple properties around the area that had mobile homes on them, and they just tore them down and selling the land because the land's worth more than the house on it. At least that's what I was told. I'm being honest. I probably shouldn't be, but I don't know how this works. So,
Well, I'm just trying to figure out if there's anything that I can do um, from an investor standpoint without, because I'm trying to figure out like what could we do to make money with this? What would be our exit strategy? In reality, it would probably be to do the same thing that the person that sold you the property was attempting to do.
yeah,
Take it down, turn around, sell it on a land contract for
right.
deed, same thing.
Yeah.
Just that $16,000 number just feels like it might be a little high, but also time is not overly critical for you guys because
No.
you're going to need to take time to find the place.
Right.
So there's a part of me that's like, well, what if I offered you the 16,000? We put a closing date of whenever you guys find another property. We just need to know the 30 days in advance of when that
Right.
is.
Yeah.
And in the meantime, I do all the things that I need to do to try to be creative to get this either moved to a future owner occupant or another investor or something along those lines.
Right.
Because if that, I mean, just rough estimate, how long do you think you would need to find another place?
I would say like 30 days if we can find it. Yeah.
So
Just depends on how long that place would have to, if it's open and vacant, or we're going to wait and then move out.
yeah, but it would take you 30 days to find it. And then if you're
Oh.
if you're gonna close with a bank, I mean, it's gonna take another 30 days to close with the loan. You know.
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah. So probably somewhere in the 45 to 60 day range.
Yeah, possibly, yeah. If we can do it, if I can find it sooner and make it work sooner, then yeah, I'd probably be working.
Okay. I think I would be open to trying that, but I would want to keep like an open line of communication. I wouldn't want to get in a bad spot if like, hey, I start putting this out there and it's crickets and I feel like I'm gonna
Yeah,
get myself in a bad spot.
right,
I kind of want to tell you and then not get you in a bad spot either with finding a place and then
right.
me being like, I can't do anything with this. There's no action at all because that's the only concern about the location. But we can pull from some of these areas, and with the price point and also offering terms on it, it could be beneficial for the right person. So I think if
Yeah, I mean, it looks small, I guess you could say from the outside, but it's actually not. So, I mean, they have one small bedroom, and that's it, and that's towards the front. So it just depends.
okay. So what about this? What if I send you over an agreement for the 16,000 and we put the closing date on there for when you guys find a new property,
Okay.
but over the next 10 to 14 days, we just give you kind of daily updates on the feedback that we're receiving,
Mm-hmm.
what that's looking like, and then if it's like, okay, we're gonna be able to proceed with this, then that kind of gives you the green light, like go do what you need to do, find the place, get the loan, talk to the bank, do all that stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and then we can get it closed when you guys are ready.
Okay. Well, I was getting information. My husband will be home in about 2 hours and I'll run everything by him.
Okay.
But I think it may be okay. He's just working out in the field, so I can't get a hold of him right now.
Okay. Let me verify something real quick. Is your email okay? What I'd like to do is let me go ahead and write up the contract and send it over to you guys. So then that way,
Mhm.
when he gets off, then you guys are discussing this. You have a actual tangible contract to review. So that way
Okay.
you're not kind of guessing
Okay.
and trying to reiterate everything that I told you. It would just be in writing. And then that
Mhm.
way, if you guys are ready to proceed, you can just sign the contract. If you have questions, you can obviously call or text me. This is my cell phone number.
Okay.
If you do sign the contract, just expect a call from my team pretty quickly.
Okay.
Either depending upon what time it is. If it's after 5 6 o'clock, it would just be a call in the morning
Mhm.
to then just discuss like, okay, we're going to need to get some pictures. We're going to need to figure out the access, which obviously you guys are living there, so we would have to make those arrangements around you guys, and then just
That'll be the rough part.
yeah. Well, I can promise you this: it can't be any worse than some of the other situations that we've dealt with. So I'm not worried about that. I mean, with you guys living there, it's more of just let's figure out a way for us to gain access a couple of times. It's
Yeah.
do y'all have any big dogs or anything?
I have two.
Okay. We can make
That's what I said.
arrangements. Yeah.
Well, and like I said, I work 4 hours from here. So I'm usually gone most of the week. I may have one day off a week. Like today's my day off. I won't have another one off probably for 2 weeks because I'm opening a new store in Indiana.
Okay.
So, and then he's out in the field till dark. So that's the other problem.
Okay. Well, we'll figure it out one way or another. Like we said, time is not of the essence. So we'll we'll just figure it out whenever we can, based around your schedule and kind of that feedback that we get from our efforts there. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Cheryl. I'll get that sent over to you. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye.
What are you thinking on that one?
Thinking two things. There's a TU member that likes properties sub 35,000 in that area, and they like to do wraps or how she purchased this or was going to purchase it on a contract for deed. So I would call them. It's the Hoffmans. Um, Mac 25795 says, "No way, that's a deal." That's right, Mac. I actually love wasting my time more than anything. I actually just prefer to get signed contracts on YouTube to just waste my time and my team's time and sellers. No, the Hoffmans would be the first call that I would make there. And then also, this is 45 minutes outside of Peoria, and we've done a significant amount of deals there. Considering the fact that we're seeing properties in what appears to be smaller and worse condition in that neighborhood, being sold in the 30s and 40s.
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious if someone is willing to come in, buy this in the 20s, and then turn around and do a contract for deed in the 40-50 range, which is basically what the investor that was going to sell her this property, that's what they were doing.
Yeah, I like how you kept the door open with her and explained to her, like, hey, I really don't know. Let's get something in place. Let my team work it. We'll communicate with you if we can get something done. If we can't, we'll let you know. And that's a great way to handle the tricky ones, like a mobile home and,
So the weird thing about this is it's a mobile home that's been built on. So it actually has it's like 50% house, 50% mobile home.
Well, is it attached to the foundation?
Yeah.
So that's real estate now.
Right. So it's like they had like a deck over the front of it and they enclosed that, and you can see the foundation around it. That's the living room that they added to the front, and then there's a laundry room in the back that they added on as well. So you can see it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, is it going to be the best deal in the world? No. But also a deal that has no timeline, no urgency to it. I'm definitely willing to do that for $16,000 price point.
Yeah. All right. Good work, RJ. I'm going to call 16. No, I can't. I'm sorry. Please. I wish I could, but
Hello,
yes. Hi. Is this
Michael.
yeah, can you hear me? Michael. Hi, Michael. My name's Jerry.
Yes, that's me.
Yeah, nice to
Evening.
meet you. I'm calling you about your property
Yeah.
on
Modoc.
Modoc Road. Yeah.
Yep.
You're,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
understand you're looking to sell that.
I am. Yeah. With it, I'm shopping around right now. I'm just kind of trying to get options for, the, the property value, and I have things on the table for within the next couple of months to kind of transition out of this place.
Okay.
It's an inheritance. It's a lot. It's just a lot for me. I had tenants here. 6 bedroom, and there's another unit up above. So it's 4 downstairs. Well, you could say it could be 2 upstairs, but it's like let's say a bachelor upstairs, bachelor apartment upstairs.
Yeah, it looks like
And
some
they're
additions. Is that are these additions?
they're-
Yeah.
Yes, they're added from the previous owners. So let's say maybe 10, 15 years ago, roughly. So it's a whole nother water heater, a whole nother, there's hookups and all that kind of stuff. So it's like it's a separate unit, but it's all attached to the same house, and it's on 5 acres. So a lot of people with animals, that could, and have this property and whatever,
Yeah,
there's-
your 5
it's
acres,
just-
right?
Yeah.
Now-
yeah.
now it
and it's all
says-
parts of that.
Is the original house a manufactured home?
No, yes.
Okay.
And the other one isn't. The other part that they added is not.
That the 2-story section is that,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's not.
So
Yeah.
I'm assuming they put that on like a foundation, the manufactured home. It's like
Yeah,
on a permanent foundation, right?
Yes. Oh, totally.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
It's
Well,
all,
what I'm digging into this. What are you hoping to get for this?
Dude, I don't know. I have a meeting tomorrow at 10 a.m. And I was thinking like north of 500.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at this point. I want to kind of keep it balanced here.
And who are you meeting to talk about that?
There's an auction. I farmed with him a couple of years ago, and he lives over the hill from me. So it's local kind of guy.
Investor or?
Well, no, he'll take a percentage out of it, out of the the work, but it's yeah. So I don't know yet.
Okay.
He was saying 670, and I don't know if that's viable.
Well, I mean, it's an odd floor plan with like all the additions and everything. You know what I mean? So
Right.
it's a little unique.
Yeah, but I'm saying north of 5 because I'm trying to be fair. Anything. But and across the road here is a BLM, Bureau of Land Management, kind of sanctuary, so they can't build. And there's a great
That's
view of the
nice.
mountains. Yeah, it's reassuring to say the least. And it's really safe out here. And then there's there's wide views, and there's a view of the mountain, and
Yeah, I see that.
it's right by the river. Yeah, so there's a lot of that kind of thing going on too.
Is
So I don't know,
everybody
there's
on like
amenity.
land out there, like 5 acres? Is that normal?
Yeah. So the neighbors, on either side have around that. Yeah, so it's not like there's a lot of buffer between the properties and everything like that,
Yeah.
which is
Okay.
good. And I might regret that in the future. But and there's an RV hookup on the side area with everything, all the for power and septic and everything like that. And there's a lot of options available. It's very flexible, like this whole,
What's your total square footage, would you say?
Oh, for the house, I don't know. I can tell you off the top of my
They're
head.
calling it 2,000. Does that sound right?
Maybe I could. I mean, I could agree. Maybe for just downstairs, if it's not updated from when they did the renovation upstairs. Like they remade they made it upstairs. This is the only 2-story house on the street. For that way.
Yeah, you're gonna want to get some clarity on that because that'll matter for a buyer like me.
Okay, yeah, I'm going for the blueprints. I'll check it out. I'll get that info. And are
'Cause
you
it
with
fe-
let me see.
Because it feels a
you
little
with-
bigger to me than 2,000.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. It's ridiculous.
feels a little
It's
bigger.
just me and my fiance now. And I got everybody else in the house. Are you with Alder or Garen?
No,
Okay, what's
I
your?
don't
what's
know who
yours?
that is.
Okay, what's your name? So I can.
Jerry. My name's Jerry, and I'm an investor that does
Okay.
marketing, talks to sellers like you, and tries to buy houses.
Great. Okay, so Jerry, and then you're with
I'm
Are
just
you- are you-
I'm just a solo operator, owner
Okay, Jerry,
operator.
got it.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, I'm gonna save your number, and then maybe I'll get some pictures and then get you the blueprints or whatever, so I can find out the exact square footage and everything like that.
Yeah, I mean, we can make some
Stuff like that.
assumptions, but let's just make sure we clarify that during like due diligence.
Oh,
But
of course.
The way I operate is, I try to figure out what the value is. I try to buy it at a discount from that value, so I have room to
Yeah, of course.
make money.
Yeah,
And
yeah, I totally get that.
okay.
Yeah.
Are
Yeah.
you?
Um,
But you don't have a
Sure.
lot of urgency here, or I mean, how
I don't
soon are you
know, I
wanting to
mean,
make something happen?
In the next month or so.
Okay. So
That's
you're
kind of where I'm at.
And you've got somewhere lined up you'd go?
I've been pulling the trigger. I've been thinking about pulling the trigger on this place like, for a while.
Yeah.
And I finally got everybody out, and we're working on the place down here, and we're just sort of like consolidating and keeping what we want, and then sort of like trying to transition out of this place. So
Yeah,
that's
because
our-
you got
that's kinda
your
where
next place to go to, right?
oh, I'm gonna get an RV.
RV. Okay.
Yeah, that's I'd want like a percentage down, and then if possible, then so I get like a down payment for an RV, and then kind of go from there.
What do you owe on this?
I'm at 200.
You owe 200.
Yeah, I have 200, and then and I'm the title holder and everything like that. I have
Yeah.
all the paperwork, it's all sorted out.
Okay.
So I have all the information for that, and so it's basically it's part of a trust, an estate.
Yeah, my notes say you inherited it.
Yes, yeah. So
Okay.
that's that, and it's all that's all sorted out. I have all the paperwork for that
Okay.
lined up. It's all through the judge and the court and everything like that,
Mhm.
and signed, sealed, delivered. kind
Yeah.
of deal. So, yeah. So I mean, it's too much. It's too much for me right now.
Yeah.
And I think like a family or whatever. I don't know what the there's a lot of potential here, but it's just it's not for me at this point.
Yeah. I'm getting mixed values when I look it up, just because it's a little unique.
Yes, it is. Yeah,
But
it's definitely not. Yes, but
I mean, what do you think I would need to spend on it? Like, because I'm a flipper, so if I go in and I gotta make everything look brand new, what do I gotta do?
Well, okay, so HVAC is not, it's outdated, and then
Okay.
the irrigation in the front and the back. So
I mean, I gotta do carpet paint. But do I need to do roofs? Do I need to do? I mean, how old are the
I don't
cabinets?
think so. No, they're not older. Like they're not up. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I see. That's my thing. I don't know. I don't
Okay.
know the whole rigmarole.
Yeah. Typically on a 2,000 square foot house, if I'm doing cosmetic like surfaces, which would be countertops, floors, light fixtures, paint, stuff like that. I'm not doing major things like moving walls or roofs or stuff.
No.
Then on 2,000, let's say it's a little bigger, even if it's a little bigger, I would probably be spending 40 to 50
Okay. Yeah.
just to
I
go
think
in
that's
there and
about-
do
that's-
everything.
That's probably reasonable to
Okay.
consider. Okay. Yeah. There's nothing else that I can say. There's no leaks or anything like that. It's just, I mean, I've been just trying to keeping up with the upkeep.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's in fair condition. Let's put it that way. Let's say it's 70 out of 100%, 75 out of 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Let's put it that way. I don't know exactly.
And would you leave it empty or because is there stuff in it? All the stuff from
there was tons of stuff. We have a 3-car garage also. And so I cleared that out mostly. And so I would get like some kind of storage unit for certain things, and then it would be mostly I can get the rest of the stuff out.
Yeah.
Mostly, let's say 80% of it out of here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just need to know am I getting it like broom swept clean, or am I going to spend 10 grand in dumpsters? You know what I mean?
I don't think so. Yeah, I know. Yeah, no, I'm working on that now. So I mean, I've been doing it for the last like 2 or 3 years.
So I found I found a comp I really like. I think is comparable. It's 2,100 square feet. It just sold in July. It's on 6.9 acres. It's close by.
Okay.
It's not fully renovated, but it's pretty good. I mean, it's like if I were flipping the one I'm looking at, I would probably do countertops and some things, but it's in really good condition.
Yeah.
And it sold for 606.
Okay. Yeah.
And that's a good comp. That's a good comp and a little bit more land,
Okay. this is a great
1964. So
Oh wow.
it's a little
Okay.
older home, but it's been updated. Like it's nice. All the structure of it. So what I would do is if that's my comp, then I got to be all in for it to make sense as a flipper to
I
factor
get
in
it.
costs and everything else and a little bit of profit at 70% of that resale value.
Oh, okay.
So that
Let's-
puts me
let's-
down there
okay.
in the fours, low fours.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, so I owe 2. So
Yeah.
that's where I'm at.
Yeah.
So
But I
there
mean,
is
if
a
you
profit
want to,
margin there.
yeah, you got plenty of room. I mean, if you want a quick, maybe you can get 5, I don't know, but if you want a quick
Yeah.
sale and be done and move on, then, I would be at probably 400
Okay.
because that would give me some
Yeah.
room for some repairs and
Between 4 and 5, like somewhere there.
probably closer to 4
Would you-
because I gotta
I
spend
get
a
it.
little money on it when I buy it. So if I buy it at
Uh-huh.
4, I got to spend some money and then try to resell it for 6. But
Got
then I got all that cost involved.
Yep. Okay.
You know,
Yeah, that's fair.
and make
I
something.
no, I got you. Yeah, thanks, Jerry. I'll save your number, and I got a meeting tomorrow at 10, and then maybe I get back to you this week.
Yeah.
And okay,
Yeah.
I'm just juggling here.
Yeah, but I think
At
I
this
think
point.
4 would be a fair number and it would get it done for you
Yeah.
without all the headache.
Yeah, that's what it was purchased for back when there was a housing market, like when the market was up back in years ago when it was actually purchased.
Yeah, I see that. It's
That's when
sold
they
for
bought
that. It's sold for that.
Yeah,
I think
so
back in-
roughly around there. Yeah, so I just want to be fair, and then I'm not trying to. We'll kind of meet somewhere in the middle around there.
Well, save my
What do you
number.
think?
Call me back. I'd love to help you
well,
out on
thanks,
this
Jerry.
one.
All
Yeah.
right, I appreciate you.
Okay, appreciate you. Bye.
All right, take care.
I mean, what's nice is he's not emotionally attached to it and there's equity.
It wasn't a bad response to your offer.
No, he didn't shoot it down and tell me no way, go pound sand. I think 600 or so is the value of that.
He kind of was almost, it felt like he was happy when he was like, well, I only owe 200, so you're 400. That's $200,000 in my
200
pocket.
grand in your pocket on an inherited house. Come on, man. Stress free. Yeah.
So
That's a good one.
Did
That's
he
a
say
good
he
one to
has a
follow up
meeting
on.
tomorrow for something about the property?
He's meeting somebody that said they would buy it, and it sounded like partner with him. I don't think he knows either.
They're definitely bringing some white gloves.
Yeah, they're bringing some white gloves. Yeah.
They're going to protect his equity.
Yep. I think you're right.
All right. Well, I'm 1 for 1 on Illinois, so let's go back to Illinois. I like it.
Guys, we use pure logic when we do these calls.
Exactly.
There's no superstition going on here at all. Like last
What
week,
market should I
it was
be in?
female sellers. Female sellers was where it was at last week.
Hello?
Hi, is Mark there?
Yeah, talk to me.
Hey, Mark, this is RJ Bates calling about your property there on Prospect Street. Looked like
Yeah.
you had filled out a form on my website saying you needed to sell that property. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Fantastical. How much you looking to get for it?
I'd say 35.
$35?
35,000.
Man, you never know. Sometimes I say that and it is $35.
Yeah.
Let's go. All right. Well, tell me a little bit about what you got going on.
I'm behind on my taxes about 2 years, and I just want to get out of Illinois. I want to go back to Iowa. That's where I came from.
What part of Iowa?
Over there by Quad Cities.
Quad Cities.
Yeah, I'm missing a leg, and I just bought this property just yeah. So you know what I'm saying. So I brought this property here, and everything's too high over here in Illinois for me. I don't make that much money a month anyway.
All right. Well, let's see here. What caused you to fall behind on the taxes?
About 2 years.
Yeah. What
I mean,
what
I
caused
got-
it? Just didn't make enough money, or
Everything's high over here.
yeah.
Quarter-acre lot too, so it's even more than what most people pay.
I see that.
Yeah.
So 35,000. Where did that number come from?
I paid 69 for it, and I bought it about 8 years ago.
I know. Where did 35? Why'd you come up with 35,000?
Because I want out of there. I want out of there. No, you don't get it, man.
You want to get the hell out of there. All right.
Fuck right. I want to fucking shoot over to the Iowa side. That's where all my friends are. That's where my mom is. Bumfuck Egypt. Out in, out in the sand dunes out over here in Cambridge. It's one of them places where if you weren't born and raised here, you're an outsider. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So
That's what it is.
so the 35,000 though, that would be enough to cover the back taxes and get you some money, right?
Right.
Okay.
I think it's something like, it'd be like $4,000 for the taxes. It was like $2,200 each year.
Okay. Well, talk to me a little bit about the property itself. I want to
I got a new roof on this house. I got a fenced-in backyard. Needs a little work on the fencing, but it goes around. It's like 150 by 100 in the back there. Got wooden floors in here. Just needs an update. You know what I'm saying?
just like cosmetic updates.
Yeah, just cosmetic updates.
Okay. And I just want to make sure I'm looking at the right one. It's the 2-story building with the shutters.
It's yellow. Yeah, it's yellow. Yellowish.
Yellowish.
Yeah.
Okay.
404 North Prospect.
Yeah, that's it. And it's got the like maroon shutters.
Yeah.
That's a cute little house.
Yeah, it's got a three-tier deck in the back there.
Man.
I just want to get out. Don't understand. Illinois ain't where it ain't for me. Everything's high over here. All my people, all my friends, and everybody live over in Iowa.
How fast do you want to get out?
Probably within 30 days or less.
Perfect.
Taking much. I bought new stove, new refrigerator, there's a washer and dryer back there and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't taking much with me.
Are you gonna be leaving a lot?
Probably. I'll probably be leaving a lot of stuff. Yeah.
Like, how many dumpsters worth of stuff are we talking about?
Probably one.
One?
One. Yeah, because the furniture, there's a built-in thing in the back here, like a, I don't know how you would say that.
Yeah, but you're taking like clothes and furniture and all that stuff, right?
Right, I'm taking my clothes and leaving, yeah, there ain't that much furniture in here.
Okay.
You know?
Because sometimes people say, hey, I'm going to leave some stuff behind, and they got a lot of stuff.
Right. No, yeah, I'm just gonna take me and my dogs. I got 3 dogs. There's hardwood floors down there, yeah. Hardwood floors in the house. There's a mudroom. There's a basement. There's a detached garage. Let's see what else. That's about it. I mean, it's like 3 bedrooms and a half a bath upstairs.
Well, say I come in and I pay the closing costs, no realtor commissions, anything like that. The only thing that you would have to pay is the back taxes.
Right.
What do you think is the best number you could do for me?
35. Bought it for 69. You ain't gonna get any cheaper up here. I'd probably be the cheapest house you buy up here.
Well, you knew what you wanted. Let's do it. I like it. All right. Let me see here. I've got your email.
Right. I got all the paperwork right here in the house. All I have to do is sign it over to you, or we make contact or whatever. I'll pay the taxes. Good
So
deal.
the way it works is I'm going to send you the contract. You're going to sign the contract. I'll email it to you. And then I'm going to open up title with a closing attorney. They'll figure out how much is owed on those back taxes, make sure there's no other liens or anything. And then at closing,
I'll tell you that
right. And then at closing, when we pay for the house, it'll pay the taxes, and then they'll just cut you a check for the difference.
right now. All right.
So you don't even have to, you don't even technically have to pay for them. It's going to come out of the proceeds.
Right. But you're getting a good deal. I mean, you could turn this. Well, you probably turn this into like $100,000 house with maybe 20 grand on top of what you paid for.
That's the goal.
Yeah, I know. My brother flips houses, dude.
There you go. Where does he flip houses?
Down here in Missouri.
No way. What part of Missouri?
Upper part.
Is he ever looking for deals?
Sometimes. I haven't talked to him in about a year or so I couldn't really say. I haven't talked to him in a year, but I know he's down there flipping houses.
I got
Last time
you.
I talked to him.
You
He's
should
been
let.
down there ever since, so he must be doing good.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna put
I'm leaving
a.
a good stove. I'm leaving a good dishwasher. I'm leaving a good refrigerator, and I'm leaving a good washer and dryer.
I love it. I appreciate it. So I'm gonna
And
put a
when I
closing.
bought this house, that's what I bought.
Yeah.
That was like 7-8 years ago. So
Okay. I'm gonna put a closing date of September 4th. Does that work?
yeah, it works. I can get out of here in less than a week, dude.
Yeah. So it's on or before that date. So if we can close earlier, we will. Okay.
All right, yeah, I'll let you. Yeah, it ain't gonna take me long to get out of here.
I got you. Do you want me to write up this contract now and send it over to you?
Yeah. We're doing this.
Let's do it.
Now, like I said, this is the biggest lot here. It's like on 3/4 of an acre.
I see that.
Now,
All right.
so
Let me.
yeah, I think you're getting a good deal because if my house was up to date, it would be like $120,000 home.
You want me to send you pictures when it's all over with? You want me to send you pictures when it's all fixed up?
See, make some money, man.
Man, you're like the best seller I'm going to talk to all day. You know that?
Why is that? Because I'm honest.
Well, yeah, you're honest and you're just a cool guy.
I pull no punches on you, dude. I want to get the fuck out of Illinois. I hate Illinois.
What do you hate about it so much? Because I've been up there and I actually liked it.
Well, it's taxes, really, and it's like it's how you want to say? I call it like deliverance, because everybody's kind of like buddy with each other, and if you ain't from here, you're kind of, But I'm disabled, so everybody, they try to help me out and stuff, but I don't want their help. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be on my own. You know what I'm saying? I like to do stuff on my own. I don't need no help.
Right.
I missed my leg. And that was from a work accident. I used to pour concrete. I still do most of the shit that they said I couldn't do. They're a bunch of shit. But anyway, yeah, I just want to go back to her. It's like, I don't know, hour drive from where all my friends and stuff live. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, if I go over and see them, I got the dog. I got 3 dogs. And if I go over and see them, I have to, go there and maybe stay a couple hours and then come back home, and nobody likes to come out this way anyway. You know, so yeah.
All right, well, give me
That's
just
why
a
I
few
was
more
trying to get
seconds here.
out
I'm
there.
almost done writing this thing up.
Because you know, the cost of gas, I'm paying $1 more a gallon in gas than my friends are over in Iowa. A pack of cigarettes is almost like $10 over here. It's like $4, $5, $6 over in Iowa. You know, stuff like that. It's just little stuff like that. See, I don't have that much money a month to burn. You know what I'm saying?
$10 for a pack of cigarettes?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. We're paying $1 more than what Iowa pays for a gallon of gas. You know what I'm saying? Or probably even on the water and electricity. We're kind of like even on that, but still, you know.
That's crazy.
I know. I only make $1,500 a month.
What do you do?
I got a settlement, and I spent that money getting this place and a few other things, and you know, I got the fence all the way around the yard back there. Yeah, I just went out. It's just too much for me. I'm one person, you know, and I only got one leg, and yeah, it's just this house is just too much for me. I can't keep up with it.
What happened with your?
Roof on the back end? I put a new roof on the back end cost me $2,000. You know,
Yeah.
so you know,
What happened with your leg?
I was pouring concrete, and these idiots that own the company pulled some pilings holding the damn fucking street up in the air. I was 12 feet down on the ground with a big old heavy ass tamper. Big Todd yelled at me, and I didn't hear him, but I looked out the side of my eye. I could see the road had cracked, and it was sliding down towards me. I got my one leg out of the way, but I couldn't get the goddamn my left one out. And it got pinned between a tamper and the road. And I heard every bone in my leg crack.
Shit.
So I told the guy that was watching, go get the supervisor and stuff and tell him what happened. Yeah. And some of the guys came down, and I told Todd, take that concrete off me. As soon as he did, the kids put the tourniquet on me and saved my life, because I would have bled to death, you know, before the damn fire department got there. I was out of it for 3 days. My mom said they called it for me twice, so I don't know. That's what she said. I don't know too much about what happened the first couple of days because I was out of it. But I know it took me a month before they amputated my leg and I got good. And then it took me another half a month to show them idiots that I can live on my own. And then I had to take a physical therapy class for 4 times a week for 6 months. And then the last 6 months, it was 3 days a week. And then they said, you're good.
Damn, that's crazy, man. I'm glad you're still here. You've been a hell of a conversation. I'm looking forward to doing this deal with you. Can you pull open your email for me?
Yeah. I ain't bullshitting around. I just want out of Illinois. I've been saying that for almost 6 months now. Yeah, I got you.
Well, you should be able to open up that contract.
Gotcha. And where the heck's, oh, I see. Okay. Click the sign. That's where, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Oh. Let me sign. Here we go. I know I ain't a good writer, but there you go.
Make sure you hit the finish button.
Okay. Or does it say continue?
Yeah.
Alright. I gotcha. Yep, I agree. There you go. There you go.
Waiting. There it is. All right. So what's going to happen here is we'll send this over to the title company. We'll get that process started. My team will reach out to you, and they'll talk to you about some of the things that we're going to need to do, coming out, see the property and whatnot over the next couple of days. And then we'll get this done on September 5th. All right.
All right. I had a dude that was living in the driveway in his camper, and he died here a couple of days ago, and they're still doing the autopsy, and that's still a crime scene out there, I guess, or whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. You didn't kill him, right?
He was a friend of mine, and he was old. He was like 63. He had diabetes. He had black mold in his lungs. He just gave up on life. You know what I'm
Jeez.
saying? And the coroner's been out here. You know, they've been out here, and the police been out here, and they told me not to move the camper or his vehicle. So I don't, I'm just saying that, until they, haul it or whatever they do.
Okay.
I'll be out there. So when you come in, that ain't my camper thing over there. That Yukon.
Okay.
Mom did. So.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. So.
Right. But I think you guys will like it. I mean, I'll leave the lawnmower too. I got a John Deere lawnmower. I'll leave Ryder. Can have that too.
Okay. Well, we'll see if we want the John Deere. We'll see. Sometimes we'll see.
Well, everybody around here runs on a John Deere anyway.
Yeah. All right, Mark. Well, I appreciate you, man. We'll get this process started. We'll get you.
Whenever you want to come out and look at it, hey, take a tour.
Yeah, we will. We'll give you a call here shortly. Okay.
All right. Later.
All right. Thanks, man. Bye.
Yeah. Bye.
Was not expecting that at the end.
Hey, there's a crime scene in the driveway. Don't worry about it, though.
I mean,
Maybe
you
it's
got
not
till
a crime
September
scene.
4th to get the crime scene cleaned up. That's plenty of time.
Yeah, that's plenty of time.
You know what?
Let's
I
hope
noticed,
it's not
RJ?
an actual crime scene.
Hey, you know what I noticed? Last week you had a seller with no legs. This week you have a seller with just one leg.
That's right. And I actually have to call a seller back from yesterday. I was doing a one-on-one with a couple of TU guys, and I was like, boys, let me show you. So I went and called one of my leads, and I got to call her back at some point in time today, and her legs don't work. She's in a wheelchair.
So she's got them, but they're pointless.
Right. So
You remember
maybe
what
that's.
you remember what you asked the guy with no legs?
I don't.
You asked him how are you gonna move all your stuff out of there or something like that, and he said, "I don't have any legs."
This totally sounds like something I would say.
He's like, I don't have any legs, RJ.
Oh man, the ARV on that deal was probably somewhere between the 115 125 range. We got one right around the corner there that just sold for 110, and it really wasn't updated.
You were due for an easy one, RJ.
Dude, that is a good deal.
Yeah.
Like, he's got a nice house. That's what I was asking him. I'm like, it's the one with the maroon shutters? He's like, yeah.
Yeah. That was like my laydown where the seller's like, hey, I know there's equity and come take it. Just get my deal done for me.
Yeah. He's like, I'm giving you a good deal. I'm not going down for 35. Okay.
Yeah.
You're right. I honestly felt embarrassed even asking for more of a discount.
I always ask, but not always, but I get where you came from on that. All right. Well, I better get to work here.
Oh, you hold on. Are you feeling the pressure that I felt last week?
A little, yeah, a little.
I just want to know why the chat's so nice to you.
Please leave your
Danny
message.
Force roasted me.
Last week, I know he's making up for it though. He's proud of you today.
He's proud of me today.
Yeah.
He said Batman is so back.
Please leave your message for.
Well, Danny, it's not Batman, it's Robin, remember? Robin's back. Robin's back.
Voice messaging system isn't available. At the tone, please record your message.
That was the voicemail, I think.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
That one was 31, RJ.
31.
Yeah. RJ, I'm just curious, which one would you call next if it was your turn right now?
Are you gonna steal
Yeah.
33? Because it would be
Yeah.
33.
Yeah. I wasn't just curious. Is it because it's Illinois and you're doing good there?
Yeah. And 2 for 2 there so far.
Checks all the boxes, this one.
Hi there, it's Mary. Sorry I missed your call. Give me your number and I'll call you.
Oh, she sounds really sweet. Any more good ones in Illinois?
I don't know. I'm
4?
not gonna look for you though.
4. You're not.
Hi there, it's
Not-
Mary. Sorry I missed.
I'm going to call this other one in Illinois before you do. Yes, hello, Kirk. This is Jerry Norton calling you about your property on 8th Street.
Yes,
Yeah, I think you filled out a form on my website about selling that property. Is that right?
yes, that's correct.
Okay.
So I bought the mortgage, foreclosed on the house, evicted the borrowers, so it's now unoccupied and the trash has all been removed.
Oh, are you an investor?
Yeah, yeah. I
Okay.
usually I don't want the house, I don't like the houses. I like doing the loans only.
Oh,
So I try and get rid of the house as quick as I can, so. looking to
Okay.
Sell the house. Good.
Well, are you looking for another investor? Because that would be me, but I'm kind of like you. I got to get a deal.
Oh, sure.
Okay.
And I'm looking to make a deal. So,
Okay.
First question is, do you buy in East St. Louis?
I buy anywhere if the numbers pencil.
Okay. All right. I'm looking for around $10,000.
$10,000. Yeah, that's definitely in my ballpark.
Okay. Now needs work. It's the occupants. There's some malicious vandalism that happened. They filled the tub and it caused damage in the kitchen, ceiling in the floor, and hacked the drywall with the hammer. So there's several holes in the drywall.
Okay. What do you think I need to spend?
20,000.
Do all that for 20?
I think I've never seen it. I live in Colorado, so this is something I have never seen. I've got, I had guys go in and sent me a lot of pictures, cleaned all the trash out, that kind of stuff. I have never seen it myself. So
You've got all the pictures though you could send me?
yeah, I can send you a bunch of pictures.
Send that to me if you can, right to this number. But
there's too many. I'll put it in a Google Drive and send you a link.
yeah, that'd be better. Yeah, that'd be better. But I can pull the trigger, close quick. When
Okay.
you said everything's ready, when would you want to close?
Whenever you're ready. I mean, I had a guy supposed to be buying it right now. He's supposed to have been buying it for 3 weeks now, and he's just dragging things along. So I'm tired of messing with him, and I was going to sell it to him for 10,000. So first 10,000 takes it. So
Why do you think he's not closing?
I don't know. I mean, he actually lives in the area. He buys a lot in East St. Louis, so he knows the area.
Yeah.
He says he's getting 4 other houses, and mine's just part of it. And the title company's taking forever on these other 3 he's trying to get. So I don't know. He's been saying that for a couple of weeks. So I'm kind of, our purchase sale agreement time has run out. So
Okay, so you're out of contract, right?
yeah, we had a purchase sale agreement for exclusivity for 2 weeks. That expired probably 2 weeks ago.
Is this 2-story?
Yes.
Yeah, but it can't be 880 square feet. That can't be right. Is that?
No,
No.
that's not right. No, it's a 3-bedroom, 2
Yeah.
bath
Yeah.
with a basement.
What do you think the square
I'm not
footage
sure the
is?
exact.
You don't know?
I couldn't say since I'm not having seen it.
Yeah.
I couldn't say. But I guess it's got to be 1,600.
It's 18. I think it's 18.
That could be right because the basement is finished.
Yeah, but those 2 stories like that are going to be not counting the basement. Okay, let me look here. I mean, there's definitely some real cheap sales that happen in this neighborhood. Like there's a 5,000, a 6,000, but then there's some higher price stuff. If I fix this up, what do you think the back end is?
Anywhere from 50 to 75,000
Yeah. Okay.
is a guess. I really don't like dealing with the houses, so I really haven't looked into that end of it. I want to just sell it as is, and I'm not the best one to ask about ARV and stuff like that.
I work with a lot of buyers. I would probably move this to one of my buyers. But I think the end game of this is a rental, not a flip.
Okay.
Because it's just
Yeah, the next door neighbor wants to buy it. I mean, next door neighbor contacted me during the whole eviction process, and she's willing to buy, but she wants it in move-in ready condition. So I don't want to get it in move-in ready condition. So
what would she want it for? To live in?
Live in, yeah.
Okay.
She lives right next door. It's a better house than what she lives in. So
Yeah.
she was wanting to move into it.
Yeah.
But
How much time would you give me on due diligence?
however much you need. I mean,
I mean, because I would,
whatever.
I mean, I would need to be under contract with you, but then have a little window of time to get my head around it. Kind of like your last guy. Would you, I guess I'm just bringing that up because I don't want to have an issue with that where you're, meaning if I got, I mean, typically I can get it done in 5 days.
Okay.
Like so it'd be an inspection contingency for 5 days.
Okay.
Are you all right with that?
Okay. Yeah. I'll just tell them, I got somebody else looking into it. So either close now or, somebody else is going to look at it. So.
Yeah. So I'd email you right now a contract. I won't do any due diligence until we have that in place. Once we have that, I would probably have a 5 day. Sometimes I'll do 10 days, but I get you're trying to move it. So I would probably go faster, and in 5 days, I'll know if I can get it done or not for the 10.
Okay.
And if I can't, I'll let you know. I mean, is 10 the best you can do? Because I'm worried it's a little tight with what it needs.
Well, that's the offer I've got now. That's what the other guy was going to buy it for 10. So
yeah, but he's
whoever
flaking
comes up
out
with the money first. Yeah, he's flaking out. So whoever comes up with money first. So yes, I'm willing to deal.
You are willing to deal?
So, I am willing to deal.
Would you do it for 5 and we close in a week?
Um, 5, possibly, I'll give it a possible. I'm wanting to get out of it. I've been messing with this for a long time and I'm wanting to get out of it. So I might be possible. Let me see if this guy's serious or not, but yeah. Email me that contract. I'll send you the link to the pictures.
Okay.
And you want to take a look at it.
When will you be able to give me an answer? Because I don't want to send an open-ended contract. Because then
let's say I'll give the guy 24 hours.
Okay. So if I
I'll tell him I need 24 hours.
So I'll put my offers good till this time tomorrow.
Okay.
Is that fair? Because then I just need to have a commitment from you, and we have a. I don't like to end without a firm date on things. You know what I mean?
Oh, sure. Oh, yeah. Yep. Yeah. That's why I put a date on the contract with him. So yeah, that's great.
And I'm gonna write it up at 5. Okay.
Okay.
And then if he falls through, let you tell me, and we'll close it out.
Okay. All right. That sounds good. So, what was your name again?
Jerry.
What's your company?
Jerry Norton. I'm just a solo operator, guy that works from home and buys and sells houses.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jerry Norton. Okay. So yeah, send me that email, and I'll
Okay.
an ultimatum, see what we can do.
Okay. Let me just confirm. Email is. Okay, I'll write that up right now. I'll send that over to you in the next couple of minutes. I'll text you when I send it, and then just shoot me over those pictures too, because that'll be really helpful.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep, I will do that. Then
you got anything else you're selling?
In a couple hours.
What else you selling?
Nothing right now. No, that's not true. There's we got one in Saginaw, Michigan.
Oh, I'm from Michigan.
It's, vacant. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I grew up probably an hour from Saginaw.
Okay, you don't live there now though, huh?
No, but I go there. I have family there still, so I visit.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
tell me
I've got
about that
a,
one. What do you want for that one?
Foreclosure.
Let's do a twofer.
Not sure. I'm the working guy, and it's a partnership, and I have to talk to the money man to see what his bottom line is. We just got it emptied out. Just got the locks changed, so we need to. He's hard to get a hold of, so I need to get him to put a value on it because the realtor is ready to list it. Just need him to put
how do I be your go-to buyer for this stuff?
Say that again.
How do I be your go-to buyer?
Okay. Sure. Yeah. If you're looking to buy, I hate the houses. I don't want anything to do with the houses.
Yeah, and I love that part of it, because
Okay.
Yeah, here's what I do. I either off it to another investor or I buy it myself and resell it. Sometimes I'll fix stuff up.
Okay. We got one in Toledo we're working on also.
I'll take Toledo.
It's not as far along yet. So right, yeah, I'll keep you in mind.
I'll even handle the trash out. Like what I like to do is make it easy for sellers. So if I'll buy it, trash it out, I'll do all that. I'm set up for that.
That's great. I'd rather have somebody else do it.
I can tell. Yeah, I can tell you'd rather just move paper. You just want to shuffle paper and make money.
Yeah. I do not want to deal with the houses because I don't like dealing with construction.
Maybe I should do what you're doing because it is a lot of work.
Yes, it is. That's why I try and not do it, especially long distance. I've done, fix and flips in my own town and I absolutely hate it. So
yeah,
it's not do it remote. 500 miles away is really, really hard. So
yeah, you're right.
Yes, I will send you the stuff on the Saginaw, Michigan house as well.
Okay.
Oh yeah, once I get your email, I'll send you something on that.
I'll text that to you. Yep.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm going to write this up, get this over to you, and love to keep doing business with you. This would be great to set up we set up a thing. You tell me what's going on with it. Like, give me the details. I'll shoot you back numbers if we can make it work. Actually, if you tell me what numbers you want, and if they fit, I'll just say yes or no.
Okay.
And we can make it.
I got to get a number out of my partner for the Saginaw house. So I don't have that yet. So.
Yeah, and if you got money burning a hole in your pocket, let me know that too, because I work with a lot of private money lenders on my projects.
Okay, no, don't have that.
Okay.
Don't have an abundance. So no, until some of these places move.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. Well, let's get you
all right,
cashed
Jerry.
out.
Okay.
Awesome.
All right,
Thanks,
I'll talk to
Kurt.
you soon.
All right. Talk to
Sure
you
thing.
soon. Bye.
Bye.
God, I love talking to intelligent investors that understand everybody gets a piece of the pie. You know what I mean? Like, it's just so refreshing.
What a great lead.
Yeah.
Just right out of the gates there. My only question is why is he going to go back and talk to this other guy?
He's got on the Saginaw property, he's got a partner.
No, on the first one, the one that you're sending the contract. Why
I
is he?
don't know. Yeah, he's out. I think what he's going to do is give him an ultimatum, like, "Hey, I'm going to sell it to someone else if you don't close tomorrow." Is kind of what he described, which makes sense. You know, if I were him and I could get 10 by pressuring the other guy, I would try. You know, but that other guy's flaking out, so.
It's kind of weird how he reacted to you there, where you're like, "I'm interested in buying all three," and I'll send you the information. Like,
Yeah. Yeah,
it
that's
almost
an
felt like he was
interesting. Have you seen guys like this? It's an interesting business model. They buy non-performing notes, right? So it's like a seller finance deal or whatever, and those guys like sell them for pennies on the dollar, and then he buys it. That goes through the whole foreclosure. So imagine that, you know, you own the thing for a year or however long that takes. Then he's trashing them out. Then he's trying to resell them. But he probably bought that thing for $100 or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a unique strategy. It's really odd of him to say, like, I hate dealing with the houses and I don't do this when it's like you're talking about. I mean, he's gonna make a pretty penny on this.
Or why does that guy not figure out how to wholesale?
He basically is just the harder version of it.
Yeah. Yeah, the buy resell version of it.
All right, I'm gonna move away from Illinois. I'm gonna go to New Mexico. My team loves New Mexico. This would make Sam's day if we could get a New Mexico deal.
Why? Just had good luck there.
Please leave your message for Sorry, mailbox is full. To send an SMS notification, press.
All right. I was so confident that that was going to answer that I didn't even look at what the backup was.
No plan B.
All right.
Please leave your message for. Please leave your message for.
Oh, Wanda sounded like the perfect seller for me to talk to. Hey, Joey, this is RJ Bates calling about your property there in Petersburg. Like you had filled out a form on my website saying that you're interested in selling that. If you could, give me a call back at 817-915-6860. Thank you.
I'm surprised you're not calling number 3.
You're the one that loves divorce.
I know, but you're the one that connects really well with rednecks. Like you know how to speak their language or something.
Please leave your message for
That's it.
Rosary Ariano.
Hey, Rosary, this is RJ Bates calling about your property there on Edge Rock. Looked like you had filled out a form on my website saying that you needed to sell that. If you could, give me a call back at 817-915-6860. Thank you. Oh,
I mean,
this is the reason why you never called 33.
RJ, I don't even need to look up. I know Russellville, Alabama is going to be super rural. These are going to be your people.
Hold on, I'm getting a call back. Done deal. Hello, this is RJ. Hey, Joey, this is RJ Bates. I was calling about your property there in Petersburg. You were, think you were looking at selling that. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Fantastic. How much you looking to get for it?
15 if I can.
15. All right. Well, tell me a little bit about what you got going on.
Basically, it's the property. There is an old barn there that kind of needs to be torn down, but a lot of people, like the wood and say it's going to get back out of that. But I don't have that. But the trailer itself, in my opinion, either gut it and redo it or just replace it. Period.
What year is the trailer?
86, I believe.
Okay.
I redid some floors, but there's, it's like, place one, it's another, place that one, it's another, and it's like, oh, gosh. And the thing is, like I said, in my opinion, it's either gut it all the way and redo it, or just remove it, period, and something else.
Are there any new builds going on around there, or any new trailers being put on these lots?
Well, I live where it's at. It's like in a horseshoe, and I live on the bottom, and right now there's just an empty property at the bottom part. But there's people live up around the hill. There's people live up there, and not really no new builds or anything. Because, like I said, we're down there where mine's at. It's there. All the properties empty. Right across the road, they put in a trailer about a year or two ago, and it's just sat there. They've not done anything with it.
So what was this for you? Were you living in it, or what was the deal?
Yeah, and we moved because I got closer to my job. So I drive almost 200 miles a day to my job.
Okay.
Went to this one realtor guy, and he was supposed to, the third was supposed to put a deadline, and he was supposed to get a hold of me then, and just ignores me. Don't get it. Don't understand what his deal is.
That sounds like a realtor.
Something is definitely something right.
Yeah.
I mean, like, at least call me and tell me something, right? Yeah. Wow.
That's crazy. So he was going to list it for you?
Well, what he told me in 30 to 45 days, the 15,000, and something like if it does better than what he thinks, then he'll give me more on top of that. Exactly what he told me.
Oh,
Apparently,
was he trying to wholesale it?
I'm not sure what he was trying to do.
Did you sign a contract with him?
Yeah,
Is that expired?
yeah. The third would have been expired, and every time in between, when I did get a hold of him, he said everything was looking good. But now, yesterday, he did finally text me and say that he was in a meeting and he'd get with me shortly. I haven't heard. I've called him 4 or 5 times a day. And I can tell he just ignores it.
Right. Man,
I mean, at least answer and tell somebody something.
were you ever in contact with a title company?
Basically, just him. And then he had um, a lady come and take pictures to send to him. But that's it. Just him only.
Oh yeah, he was wholesaling.
And it was a lady around Petersburg. I can't remember her name. She's a realtor. And I talked to her today, and she said she don't really know much about her. She just was there. That's it. But like I put him in the trailer, he ain't worth anything. So I don't really consider that.
Interesting.
And he's the one that came up with 15,000 himself. So
So he came up with that price and then signed a contract and then ghosted you.
yeah, yep,
I think the reason why is because I think 15,000 is too much. If it's really just land and then
Yeah.
you got to tear this down, I mean that's just he's probably trying to wholesale it and he can't find a buyer. I mean that's all you're doing is wholesale. I mean it's just I do it is it's the same thing. I mean but you got to get it at a deal in order to be able to find somebody that comes along. I mean, at 15, he's probably trying to move it to a buyer for like 20 or 25.
okay,
And so nobody's willing to pay that. And so he's just not having a transparent conversation with you, you know?
yeah. And like all I ask just tell me what's going on. That not just ignore a person.
Right. I mean, I just literally talked to a seller in Illinois, and she's got a mobile home that she's trying to sell. They want to move closer into town. Almost the exact same situation of what you just did, right? But they need the money from this in order to make the move. And I'm like, so how much do you need? And so we reverse engineered it, and it was 16 grand for a down payment on a $160,000 house that she's going to buy in town. Okay, well, great. I don't know if I can find somebody that would be willing to come in and buy it as an investor for more than that. But I do think 16,000 is a fairly decent price. So over the next 2 weeks, let me put this in front of the buyers, see if they're willing to come through. And if they are, great, go find your house and we can move on. But if not, then I'm going to tell you. And then we have a choice. We either lower the price or you try to figure something else out.
Yeah.
Pretty simple.
That's what we kind of did. And, know much about it. So I kind of was listening to what he was saying. So we went and, rented a place now. And we owe this landlord money that I don't have now.
Gee.
Yeah. He put us in a real bad spot. I think he knows it, and that's maybe why he don't answer. But still, that's not the way to go do business.
So you were going to take some of this money to pay like the rent?
Yeah.
Well, what's going to happen when this money runs out?
Well, I work.
Oh, okay. This is going to put you in a better spot.
Yes, and I like my car right now. Since I drive so much, it's a little work. So that was really going to help me out doing it this way. And like where I live too, it's right on my route, so I save gas too.
Right. Let me see. I'm trying to look at just the land around there to get some land values.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and Realtor.com, it says it values at 80,000. I don't know where they're getting that at. There's no.
I can tell you, they're basing it off of. There's other manufactured homes that are in really good condition in that area, that are selling in the $80,000 to $120,000 range.
Okay.
They don't know the condition of your property.
Okay.
So it's just an algorithm. So it's just saying, hey, this is what this much land and this size of a mobile home is going for. So
Yeah.
Zillow does the exact same thing. It's just, honestly, it's very misleading to homeowners because they're like, oh, well, Zillow's willing to pay me 80 grand for my house. And it's like, they're not.
No, and I seen it. I knew better. I was like, no, I don't know much about
Right.
that. But I mean, and the lady that came and took pictures, she was telling us that there was a construction crew around there that redid a whole mobile home, and they ended up getting like 90,000 for it. And like she said, she don't know how they did it. They did it. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I can see that. I mean, but rehabbing a manufactured home, there's few and far between people that actually want to do that, especially if they're older. I mean, it makes sense if like it's some cosmetic updates to like a late 90s, early 2000s, but when you start talking about 80s and 70s, because what I have pulled up says it's a 1979. Now I don't know if that's accurate or not, but even in the 80s, I mean, that's you're getting to a point where it's all, like you said, it's almost better just to get rid of it.
Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, if you gotta get it, put all that in there, but it's cheaper just to find a nice one that's in good shape and yeah, have that put in. I don't know. I think about it, but
Right. So your lot is 15,000 square feet, right?
something like that. I think it's like 0.34. What the deed says. I'm thinking right.
Okay. Like, how fast are you needing money?
As soon as possible, since this guy did what he did and it's in a real bad spot.
And he's just ignoring you?
Yeah. Yeah.
And it was supposed to close yesterday.
Yep.
And you've never spoken to a title company?
No. Only him.
Oh.
See, like I don't know much about that, so I just know what he was telling me.
Because see, the issue is that, I mean, technically speaking, you're still under contract with them. I know it expired yesterday and it was supposed to close, but almost every contract has some sort of language in there where there's some sort of extension or something like that.
Oh, see, I didn't know that either. I mean, but I don't know what to do because he won't answer.
What's his name?
But Lambo, no. Last name.
Well, I don't know. That doesn't ring a bell. Because I know a lot of people. I mean, I train people on how to do this. So I was like, if I know them, I'll just call them and be like, bro, get out of the way. Let me show you how to do this.
Yeah, I think he's from like Florida or whatnot. But the lady he had trying to take pictures was from around there. The name, it's like right there, but let me see if I can find it. Because I even called her and she said she tried to get a hold of me and see what's going on, but she don't really know. You know, she was just
Yeah, he probably paid her a couple $100 to come take the pictures or something, you know?
Oh yeah.
She probably wasn't even a part of it. I just don't understand why he told you 15,000. I mean, he had to have thought that this, but you told him like the mobile home is not in good condition.
When I was speaking to him the first time, he was actually checking on the internet on prices and stuff like that.
But you didn't tell him like, dude, I think you should rehab this mobile home, because I could see how he could think 15,000 would work if the mobile home could be remodeled.
Yeah, and no, I told him how it was, and he's like, well, everything kind of got a back. Just, maybe not you, someone else. I don't know about that, but yeah, okay.
Like, realistically, like ignoring the 15,000, because we gotta act like that's not a reality. How much money do you need in your pocket?
Pretty much as much as I can get, but right now I'm not going to be real picky. I guess I can't, pretty much can't. I mean, if you want to throw me an
Because
offer,
there's lots around there that are smaller that sold at 5,000.
yeah. I know my sister sold half of her lot to a guy, and she got almost 9. But that's because he bought the lot next to it too.
Right. And so yours is a little bit bigger, but then we also had to get rid of the mobile home.
Yeah.
So like that costs money. Whereas this other guy was saying, well, there's value to it. It's almost like, well, not if we're getting rid of it. If the play is to just get rid of it and put something else on there, well, then it just costs money. There's no value. There's only value if you're rehabbing it. And so it's almost like we're trending closer to that $5,000 number than we are anywhere close to that $15,000 number.
How much?
That $5,000 number.
Oh, yeah, that's really low.
Because if I'm going to come in and I'm going to wholesale it, I mean, I got to put in a margin for myself as well. So if say I'm at 5 with you, and maybe there's somebody that's willing to come in and $7,000, $8,000, $9,000 range, maybe.
Yeah, well, now, like the empty trailers across the road, I think they gave close to 5 for that, and it's just like a hill, and they had a rough time getting that trailer up in there. I don't even know how they got it up there. They about flipped it over and everything.
How big is the lot?
I'm not sure, but it's smaller than mine.
And how much did they pay for it?
About 5, I think it was close to 5,000.
Right. And that's the issue is like basically every lot is smaller than yours and it's going for 5. Anything that's bigger is like actually just zone commercial.
Yeah. And I know that like the light pole there was broke, tore down, so they had to replace all that too.
Well, hold on. There's a house that got built, a new build.
Right across the road from me.
On Bradfield. I don't know how far away that is.
There is a new one. It's been there for a few years, but it's a newer house right across the Blacktop Road. Because there's what there is there's Menace Drive and then there's Menace Court.
Okay. I'm looking at that.
And
that's where that Menace Drive, it was on Menace Drive.
Mine's on Menace Court.
Right.
Menace Drive is basically nicer houses around through there.
Right.
And a lot of people get confused with that.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I really think that it's unfortunate that he told you that $15,000 number. I think that's very misleading to you, and I can totally understand, but I do think that this needs to be closer to that $5,000 dollar mark. If you're going to try to move it quickly to an investor. But I think you're also in a potential sticky situation with the fact that they have a signed contract with this guy.
Yeah, what I understood after the 45 days, and like I said, he don't even answer. So I mean, to me, that's not right. That should be like breaking a contract right there.
Did it say anything on the contract about earnest money?
I don't recall.
I mean, technically speaking, if he did not close the majority of time, that is like, okay, he's in breach of contract. but he might have a clause in there that protected him.
Yeah, I know my sister's been looking it over and whatnot, and she kind of knows a lot more about it because she's had time to look at it more. And it's been a while, yeah, a little bit since I've looked at it.
I don't know. I mean, it's really up to you, man. I mean, like, how motivated are you? Are you?
Yeah. Well, see, before him, I had one guy who was offering 10, and then when he called and said that, well, yeah.
Right. You went with the. Have you called that guy back?
Don't know. I lost all their information on my phone. That's the thing. I don't know who it was to get a hold of now.
Damn. And see, that's what I would essentially be doing. Is like, I would contract this. Same thing what the other guy did. It's just I'm gonna be transparent about it and tell you. Is we contracted for 5. We're gonna go find somebody that comes in and buys it for more than 5, 7, 8, 9, $10,000, somewhere in that range. I think honestly, based off of what I'm seeing, the buyer is probably gonna want that somewhere between 7 and 8, which is, I mean, we're just dealing with low price points. It's just not.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, it cost me anywhere between $50 to $100 to have this conversation with you, and then we have to go pay money to do the marketing to find the end buyers there. I mean, I got to pay my guy to do it. I mean, we're going to end up walking away, maybe $1,000 profitable or something. I mean, it would be more of like, hey, we can do this to try to help you out if it's really urgent. If it's not urgent and like you want to try to get more money, I can totally understand that.
Yeah. Well, and let me think about it a little bit because I just now got to work and whatnot, and I've been kind of stressing over this all day and whatnot. So.
Okay. Well, you've got my phone number. Feel free to reach out to me, and if you need any help, we'll be willing to do what we can for you. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, man. Have a good day.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
Is there ever going to be a live, Jerry, where we come on here and we don't have to deal with a crappy wholesaler that screwed somebody over?
I mean, that's what causes all this regulation, stuff like that.
That's in a state with regulations already.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's in Indiana. They have a lighter regulation, but it's still a regulation. But this is how we see states go from the light regulations to the wackadoo extreme ones.
I mean, how hard is it to just reach back out and say, look, you know what? I gave it my best shot. I can't do it. Here, let me terminate the contract. You know what may even be going on? There might even be a memorandum on that.
I didn't want to tell him the bad news there. But I fear that.
that guy,
but you know what, Jerry? The reason why the wholesaler doesn't want to reach out and tell him the bad news is because he was never transparent up front about the fact that he was wholesaling.
Yeah, so now he feels stupid and he doesn't even know how to explain it and all that.
Yeah, I mean, he literally said it yesterday on closing date. I'm in a meeting right now. I love it when people say I'm in a meeting right now. Really, you're that busy? You have so many meetings? Just on this closing date, that meeting trumped the fact that you needed to tell this seller what was happening with their property?
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, especially at that price point, right? Because I mean, you and I do low end stuff like this all the time. I just did one where it was 3,000, wholesaled it for 10,000. Those can go any way. I don't know if you remember, but I contracted on one of our calls at 3,000. And then I went through my dispo and there was no buyer. Everyone was like, dude, this thing is just really bad. So then I did some research. I'm like, I could probably if I buy this, I could probably resell this, but I got to be at like maybe $1,000 because I'm going to have a little bit of closing costs. But you know what? It was so easy to have these conversations with the seller because from the very get-go, I told her, I don't know. I just don't know. This is going to be tight. I'm willing to spend my time and give it a shot, but don't be surprised when I call you back up and say, I can't make this work. Let's revisit things. Like that's how you handle that. That's the right way to handle that. Like the way you do it, the way you did it there.
It's not that hard to just have an honest conversation. And, to date, on all of the conversations that we've had during these lives, Jerry, we've never had pushback from somebody with us just telling them the truth.
Right. Yeah. No one has said, oh, you're going to wholesale it. Oh, I don't want any part of that. Not once has somebody said that.
They don't push back on the fact that I was telling that guy, like, if you contracted with me for $5, I'm probably going to go make $3,000, maybe $4,000. He wasn't sitting there saying like, well, what are you doing to earn that? It's just like, no, that makes.
Yeah. Yeah. Cause at the end of the day, people want their problem solved. They don't really care what you do and what you make so long as it solves their problem. So like,
Jerry, I want to see you get another deal. I do think you need to call 33.
33, huh?
Are you calling 3?
Yeah. Just because you didn't.
I hope this answers so I can call 33.
I hope they answer and I close it, and then I could say, see, RJ, I told you to call that one, but you. Oh, okay. Now we're gonna do 33.
Actually, hold on before you dial that.
Too late. Most of the time, RJ's recommendations are good ones. Whereas what I do is I recommend a crappy one, so then I can call the good ones.
Hi there, it's Mary. Sorry I missed your call.
But it's all about transparency. At least I'm honest about it.
That is true, and that is what you do to me. You're like, you should call this tired landlord that has an eviction going on for 3 years in New York.
I'm gonna double dial 33. Remember you did that? Like, RJ, you should call this one. And then you're like, why am I calling a tired landlord in New York, Jerry?
Hi there, it's Mary. Sorry I missed your call. Leave me your number and I'll call you right.
Okay. What you should call is 34, Louisiana, because the new regulation just went into effect August 1st.
Oh, in Louisiana?
Yeah, 1% EMD, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's right. You know what's funny about that law is you would think if you're going to make an EMD amount requirement, you would also make a due date requirement.
You would also think that if you're going to make an EMD requirement.
Hi. Vicky is currently unavailable. Please speak clearly. Your voicemail is.
Wow, that was a very energetic Voicemail.
you would also think that you would look around and be like, wait, we have the lowest property values in the United States. 1% doesn't equal much.
Yeah, that'll weed out the wholesalers.
Hi.
It's actually not a bad. It's the first time someone's done that. Like a state's done that requirement for regulation. All right, where am I at next here, RJ? Let's see.
That Indiana one doesn't look bad.
I was looking at that one earlier. What number is that one?
32.
You know, I have noticed. Tell me if you think this is accurate. I've noticed we later in the day we have a harder connection rate, like generally speaking.
Yeah, I think it's just that time. I mean, in the East Coast, it's 5:30.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, let's see if we can get here to Kim.
You're the one that makes these lives mandatory 3 hours long.
Hi. If you record your name and reason for calling, I'll see if this person is available.
Jerry, calling about your house on 450 East Street.
Thanks, Jerry. Please stay on the line. I'm sorry, this person is not available. If you
At some point, you just start. Oh, you know, I want to stick to tradition here, RJ. Where is San Angelo, Texas?
Oh, that's down south. I finally know one.
See, look at that. You know where it's at.
Now I'm nervous and I'm double checking.
I mean, down south is a pretty broad statement about Texas. Could you be a little more specific?
I'm dead wrong. It's south of me, but it's not. It's literally right in the middle of the state.
Hello?
Yes. Hi, is this Lindsay? Is that how you say it?
Yes.
Hi, Lindsay. I'm calling about your property on Concho Drive.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I understand you're looking to sell that. Is that right?
Sell my house. It's sitting on my grandma's property.
How'd it get over there?
We had to move it because the land that I was renting, well, he was turning it into like just something else. So I had to move my house from that land to my grandma's, and it's kind of just sitting there now.
So it's a trailer.
Yes.
Okay. Well, so it's no longer at this address on Concho Drive.
No, it's at that address. I had it at a different address. That's why I put my grandma's address, because it's a single wide. It's
Okay.
about 60 feet long.
Okay. And if someone bought it, they would need to pull it out of there and move it somewhere else, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what do you want for the trailer?
I was just gonna see what y'all would offer on it and kind of just go from there. I mean,
not much.
It needs some remodeling done.
Yeah, I figured.
So,
I mean, usually for something like that, what year is it?
I don't know. It's like in the 19s.
19s?
It's all pretty. Yeah, it's a pretty old trailer.
19s like 1900s or like 19?
I want to say like the 1980s.
2019. 1980s?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I would probably pay $1,000 for that.
Okay.
Would that work?
I'm gonna talk to my grandma. I mean, I don't see why not. I'm just trying to get whatever I can get for it.
What did you spend to move it to grandma's? Do you remember your delivery?
Yeah, we spent $1,200 to get it moved.
That's all, huh? How far did it go?
Yes. It only went from one side of the highway to another.
Okay, so just across town.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I would probably buy it and sell it to like a local mobile home park or something like that. But
all right.
So why do you got to talk to grandma? Is do you own it or does she own it?
I own it. I just kind of go through, like, take it through her because I'm not real good at kind of doing all this. But she told me to get whatever I get.
Okay. But do you own the title for it?
Huh?
Do you own the title?
I do not own the title. I have no clue where the title is. I've had the house for about almost 2 years now.
How did you get it?
It got passed down from my grandma to me.
Oh, but grandma doesn't have the title.
No, we have no clue where that title is.
Okay. We'll probably need to figure that out. So that kind of also justifies, like, you know, you almost need to give it away and have someone haul it out of there and get it off your property is like a win.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't think you should be thinking you're going to get much.
Yeah, I didn't think I was going to get much. Not with the condition it's in either.
Yeah.
It's not in like terrible condition, but it's not in great.
Okay. Yeah, because sometimes the cost of transporting it is more than the value of the trailer.
Yeah, that's how it was whenever we got it transported.
Last time.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, so you paid $1,200 for a $1,000 trailer to move it, you know.
Yeah.
Well,
and I kind of just go through everything with her because it is on her property. So, you know, with people coming and getting it, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Trying to think even how to proceed from here. Is grandma available? I guess what I don't want to do is just hang up and then we're back in limbo. Like what do you need to do to make a decision on that?
Really just call and tell her. I mean, I say it's 1,000 shit. I mean, that's better than nothing.
Yeah. Can I ask you a question? How old are you?
18.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah.
And are you living at grandma's now? No, like no one's in the trailer, right?
Yeah. No one's in the trailer. And I live in a trailer. I live in just a travel trailer in the backyard.
Okay. All right. Well, I would probably need to get some eyes on it and just make sure that there's something I could do there with that. So I don't know. Maybe you can help me find like what's the year, the model, send me some pictures, things like that. But
okay.
You know, so I would just need to make sure I can even pay $1,000. If I can't, I'll let you know, but I'll just need to do a little bit of information, get a little bit of information from you there. I don't know if they do like a lost title thing on those, like at the DMV or how that works. I've never done that.
Okay.
But we'll
yes,
have to
sir.
figure
I can
out
do that for you.
because I'll need the title. I mean, we'll have to figure out the title because I can't buy it without a title.
That's totally understandable.
But I'm sure it's like a car where you can request it.
Okay, I'll figure all that out and I'll send you some pictures of the inside and the outside.
That'd be great. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Do I send it to this number?
Yeah, this is my cell phone.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, that sounds like a plan.
Thank you for calling me.
Yeah, I'll be in touch, okay?
I appreciate it.
Okay, bye. You know what I wanted to say? I want to do a deal so that way I'm not getting like smoked by RJ on this live we're doing on YouTube. So let's go ahead and do $1,000. I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know what to do.
I
with
think your
that.
offer should have been $19.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny? I needed no information, but I knew it was one of those trailers that has zero value, and it cost you more to move it than it's worth. I just knew. I don't know how I knew, but I knew.
She's like, some dollars is better than no dollars.
Well, she even confirmed. She's like, yeah, that's what I found out when we moved it here for $1,200, that the transport was more than the trailer.
She's running a strange business model. $1,200 to move it here so I could sell it for $1,000.
But I know a guy that buys those for like that $500,000, and then he sells them to like parks for 8, 9, 10 grand, you know.
All right, well, let's see where we're gonna go here. What are we gonna do? How can we officially smoke Jerry on August 4th?
You would need to get one more if you're going to do that.
I know.
I mean, I technically did send out a contract for $5 grand. He did not say for sure I'll sign it, but
yeah, I actually think what he said is I'm going to use your contract to get someone else to pay me more.
Yeah, at least he did admit he was going to shop his buyer with my contract. He did actually
for
say
the
that,
next
so.
24 hours.
Yeah, but I capped it, so it's only for 24 hours. So you know, abuse me for 24 hours. Okay.
Hi, is this the owner of 734 East Andover?
Yeah.
Hi, this is RJ Bates. Looks like you filled out a form on my website about needing to sell that property. Is that correct?
Needing what?
That you were wanting to sell that property?
Oh, yeah.
Well, fantastic. Glad I got a hold of you. How much were you guys looking to get for it?
We have 85,000 on it right now.
Like a mortgage, or what do you mean?
No, we're selling it ourselves. So either a cash offer or possibly let somebody put down like 50,000 or something like that, and then pay so much a month to pay it off after.
Okay.
Something like that.
Where's it listed at? Because I pulled it up here on Zillow and I didn't see anything.
I think I took it off of Zillow at one time, but it's on the marketplace.
Oh, like Facebook Marketplace?
Yeah, and it's I think a lot of places. Let me see. I have a paper of everywhere we listed it. Let me see.
Well, how's that been going so far?
We've had quite a few different people to call about it. We had a couple people come look at it. One thing is we're dealing with. We have to have a survey done of it's a half an acre, and when we bought the place, the guy, we didn't know him, and we found out later he was a creep. And the guy was supposed to, he paid off his place, and he was supposed to give us our deed to us, give us our deed and give us all that, and he never did. We took him to court. We have a court order stating yes, we own this place because we thought he took our money and we bought it, and that he was supposed to get the survey done and get our deed done, and he still hasn't. And it says if he doesn't, we can do it, that type of thing. And we looked for surveyors. There's not a lot around here, but we do have a surveyor that said they would let us pay them at closing. So we could pay him out of closing, out of whatever money we get for the place. We can pay him then. But we can't set up a time for him to do a survey or anything like that unless we have a closing plan, because then we have to make sure it's something that will go through, so that, of course, if something happened and it didn't, then we still owe him the $5,000. So, but he said he would do that. So it's a half an acre. We do have it staked off because the guy showed us when we. But it's just that situation. So like I said, we have a court order. Yes, we own it, and all of that. And he can do surveys. As soon as we have a closing date with somebody, and we know it's going to go through, then he will do the survey and do all that. And then the survey is us getting a deed from a lawyer, since the whatever we call him, the jerk or the idiot. doesn't do anything. And so we can do it that way and everything. We were just waiting on trying to get a surveyor because the first one was like over 7,000, but we have one that will do it for around 5,000. So that's the situation. So it's because we didn't have deed in hand at the time. A couple other people had backed out, and then we've been trying with our lawyer to figure out different ways to get it. We finally have a surveyor that says yes, they would do it that way. So by the time we actually do close-in, we would have it then. So I hope that's not confusing.
That was not confusing at all. That was a fantastic explanation as to what's going on there. Now, how much did you say the survey was?
It's about 5,000. It's 4,900 something, 400 something.
That is a very expensive survey.
That's what they are these days. Even the judge is like, oh, they're a couple $1,000, and we're like, okay. And we looked at it, more. They might have been years ago.
Jeez.
But another one was like over 7,000. Hold up, and this one was, and it's just a half an acre, off of his two-acre parcel or whatever. So, but it's stakes are out, so if someone comes to look at it, they can see the area and where it is, where the stakes are and where all that is. It has a very nice big garage and back lawn, front lawn. It sets back from the road, the driveway. So that's nice. It's very quiet out here.
And you said it's a half acre or 5 acres?
No, a half an acre.
Half an acre.
Yeah, it's just a half an acre. Yeah. I'm surprised. Seems pretty big to me for a half an acre. But there's a lot of like flower bushes that were here. We have some berry bushes. We have 2 or 3 crabapple trees. My sister last summer they came and picked up bags and bags full of it because she makes jellies and jams. So she made some crabapple jam and and there's a big field on one side of us that the next person way down owns. We have like turkeys sometime in there. Sometimes we see deer. You're out the country here, that's for sure.
Okay. So how'd you come up with the price of 85?
Well, we had bought it for a certain price, and then my husband has done things to it. We put in a new a well pump in the well. We had to do that months after we got here, I think. And we put down carpet. He's been doing things around here, and then our what's it called? Our like home insurance usually gives you an estimation of what they say it's worth, that type of thing, which is over a little over 100,000 or whatever.
Right.
Home insurance, but we've done stuff to it since we moved here. Yeah.
Why not just list it with a realtor?
Well, we may end up doing it at some point. We just we wanted to be able to. We have to sell the place and find. We live here now, so we're looking for a place in Vermont. We're from Vermont, and we've been here a year, and we just really thought, okay, we made a mistake. We want to go back to Vermont, and we have other family in Vermont. My daughter's there, my mother's there. So we just for a place there, and we just thought it'd be easier to take out like the middleman type of thing. You have all these people in the pot. And I looked into it to see, well, can you sell it yourself? And yeah, you can. You know what I mean? And you have to have this, you have to have that, but you really don't. I mean, it's a deal you make with somebody, and and I mean, we have our lawyer anyway, was the one that did our thing with in court for our thing, but then he had said how, if there's some kind of deed they do up, then
Right.
they can do up the deed. I mean, the survey, then they can do up the deed for us. So we just try and do it ourselves. The more involved, and the more at the end you get a certain amount, and then you get way less because you have to pay Peter, Paul, and Mary.
Yeah, I got you.
And when Yeah.
You wouldn't happen to be interested in going to Springfield, Vermont, would you?
I don't know, possibly. We're not like set on a certain thing. We're set on, you know, it depends like how much we get from and why do you have property in Springfield?
Funny enough, I like 6 calls before you was to a seller in Springfield. They didn't answer, but they're in foreclosure, so I'm sure they're going to be motivated to try to get that done quickly. So I was like, what? Not often you hear people say, hey, I want to move to Vermont, and there I have a lead in Vermont. So I would tell you this. I mean, you know, for us, these types of ads that you clicked on here, we're investors. So, you know, we're looking for opportunities that we can make money. And looking at this, I don't see the path there for, you know, with the $85,000 purchase price, on how that would be something that an investor could come in and either flip or make a rental or something like that.
We had 2 or 3 different investor type of people like you call, and one was going to do it and make an offer, and then they kept putting the offer down lower and lower and lower, and then they backed out. And we had another one that wanted to offer, but because of the deed thing, and there were ones that said, well, see if a surveyor would, you know, let you pay at closing, because sometimes they will. They're the ones that gave us that idea. So we had asked the one we had talked with, and so yeah, we've had a few of them, you know, contact us.
Yeah. How low did that initial investor go?
We first had one for 75,000.
Yeah.
And then they kept on and on, and they're the ones who set the price. And then I think at the end it was like 50,000, but then they backed out completely,
Right.
because her boss had said, "Oh, you know, the deed and everything." And situation. We've really had a hard year here. It's been awful.
Yeah,
It's a beautiful place and everything. We're far out from town, which a lot of people want to do that, but we just like to get a little closer to a town. And like if I had to call an ambulance here or something, it would probably take like 45 minutes to an hour, probably an hour before they'd get here. What's around here? But like I said, it's a country, you know, like that.
right. See, like with it already being on like Facebook Marketplace, and you not getting overwhelmed with offers, that means you're not hitting the investors at all. Because like one of the things that I'll do
We've
is
had quite a people get a hold of us that were investors. They're mostly the people that have been getting a hold of us. We have a couple families,
right.
but most of them are investors that.
So like to give you an idea, like say if we wanted to wholesale a property in a super rural location, then one of the ways that we would do that is by leveraging Facebook Marketplace. But we would put it out and it would be at a price point that, you know, within 2 to 3 days, we're going to have 4, 5, 6 walkthroughs and offers. And those are not going to be wholesalers. Those are going to be flippers, landlords. We're going to have those offers ready to put non-refundable earnest money down and move forward in a quick timeline. So if you're not getting that kind of action, you're probably talking to a lot of wholesalers that are then, which is what I am, right? The only difference is you saw my website and came to me, that they're going to want to try to beat you up on price and get you down, which is what happened, I think, on that other one where you got down all the way to 50,000. I'm curious if they were trying to wholesale it or not.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like that's why I was asking why not list it with a realtor. I get trying to do it on your own. The benefit of the realtor, because to be honest with you, I'm not a big fan of realtors themselves, but the access to the MLS and getting it in front of all of the owner occupants that are looking for that place, that are looking for like the description that you just gave me, you know, getting away from town, the trees, the flowers, and all of that, like that's where that gets sold, right? The right here is kind of the Facebook marketplace is kind of the investor wasteland of like, that's what you're gonna get is like a bunch of us. And it sounds to me like the price that you guys are desiring is more not from investors. It needs to be that owner occupant that wants to live in that location.
Right. Yeah. That's
So-
true. Yeah. Yeah. I'll talk to my husband more about maybe going that way of finding a realtor. You know.
Yeah, because I mean, otherwise, I mean, if the one person was trying to get you down to 50 and they still didn't pull forward, I mean, I would probably be even less than that just based off of what I'm seeing. And so it's like, if you're wanting and needing somewhere in that $75,000, I mean, that's the path that you have to take. Because it can take a significant period of time to try to find that unicorn buyer.
Yeah. Okay. But I mean, it does make sense, you know, and I do appreciate you giving me all that information.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'm not one of those guys that's, I mean, in the past 2.5 hours, I mean, I've contracted 2 houses and then also told multiple people, like, I don't think I'm the right solution for you. You know, I mean, this is what you need. You don't need me. You need a realtor. That's what you really need.
Right.
So, wish the first people would have told you something similar because I think they just kind of strung you along. And so, well, best of luck with that. I hope it moves fast and hopefully you can find that right buyer. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Dude, keep getting those.
You know, I don't mind those calls though because you know I think you talked about this last week, Jerry. There's times where you'll get a call back from that seller and say, "Could you do 40?"
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, those are calls that are worth investing in and still having that call. You went through, you gave her the time, you educated her on the process. She's going to go back now and make much better decisions around how to handle all this, you know.
All right, you want to do one more?
Yeah, let's do one more. I'm going to try to do number 2. I don't know where Tennessee is.
Oh, sorry, can't come to the phone right now. Let me.
Finger, Tennessee would be directly east of Memphis.
Oh,
very close to the Chickasaw State Park.
Mm. You knew that off the top of your head, huh?
It's because I'm a nationwide virtual wholesaler.
Hey, where is Copperas Cove, Texas? Copperas? Copperas? I don't know how to say
Copperas Cove?
Yeah, there you go.
That is, if you're going down I-35 from DFW down to Austin and San Antonio, you're going to see a Buc-ee's at Temple, Texas.
Buc-ee's.
Yeah, and you're going to stop there. And then if you take the wrong turn, you're going to end up in Killeen and Harker's Heights and Copperas Cove. Once upon a time, I did about 15 roofs down in Copperas Cove.
Hmm.
Hello.
Hello, is this Nancy? Are you kidding? It was a voicemail.
Nancy got you good.
She got me good there. All right, RJ, give me a recommendation.
I mean, dude, you got to go with 30.
Okay. Oh, I didn't know we had any more Illinois. So you're telling me you guys have Buc-ee's in Texas?
Buc-ee's originated in Texas. What are you even talking about?
It did not, did it?
Everything great in this world originated in Texas.
I mean, I drive an hour out of my way to go to Buc-ee's out here.
The first Buc-ee's opened on July 28th, 1982 in Clute, Texas.
Your call has been forwarded to
right.
voicemail. The person you're trying to
Wow.
reach is not available. At the tone,
My respect for Texas just went up tremendously.
It was a modest 3,000 square foot convenience store, quite different from the massive travel centers known today.
I don't care what time you go into Buc-ee's, it's packed. I might try 26 after this. It's another inheritance.
Did you
your call
know
has been forwarded to voice.
that founder Arch Applin was nicknamed Beaver, and that's why Buc-ee's has a beaver as its mascot?
I did not know that. That's it. That's good to know. I always wondered where the beaver came from.
There are 56 Buc-ee's locations in the United States.
They're expanding though. They're building them like crazy. Does it see what they got coming up?
Yeah. Texas is home to the majority of the stores.
Really?
Please leave your message for
Jonathan Jones.
No, I don't want to. All right. I'm going to try one or two more here, RJ, for today. Which one?
Hey, why couldn't the bicycle stand up on its own?
Oh, gosh. Why?
It was too tired.
That's good. That's good. Hey, speaking of beavers, I'm going to call 17.
Beaver, Oklahoma. Let's do it.
Hello?
Yes, hello. I think I'm calling for Lilia Mundo. It's about a property for sale on Cherokee Drive.
I think you got the wrong number, man.
Oh, shoot. Okay. You don't have a house you're looking to sell, do you?
No, I don't.
Darn. All right. Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Wouldn't that have been funny if he did?
You know, that call reminded me of a moment of one time I ordered a thesaurus online, and when it came, every page was blank. I literally had no words to describe how I felt.
Wow.
They wanted corny jokes. I don't know.
I try to stick to farm jokes, RJ. I probably should have double checked. I didn't call the guy back again.
This is Lilia Mundo. Please leave your phone number and I'll call you back as soon as possible.
Hey, RJ, what does a mathematician do when he's constipated?
I don't know.
Works it out with a pencil. What did the elephant say to the naked man? How do you breathe out of that thing?
That one was good. that was.
All right, RJ. I think we call it a day.
All right. Well, Red Panda came through like a champ again.
Yeah, good leads.
Danny said he texted me a new photo. No, we're not putting that one up. It's me as the Bucky Beaver. I don't know about that being on the internet.
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah.
shout out to Red Panda for the leads again today. They are awesome. What is this? The third, fourth time that we've come on here, and every single time it's been fantastic.
Yeah, definitely going to keep them in the rotation.
For sure. So, Jerry, thank you for phoning it in today and letting me come back and gain some confidence.
Yeah.
I needed that.
Yeah. Do you think your depression spout's over now?
Yeah, I think I'm okay. Last week was pretty bad. I mean, people were saying I was emotional and I was too aggressive with sellers and I have lost my touch. I mean, honestly, the past week has been really, really rough.
Well, I'm here to support you through it, RJ.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate that. We running it back again next week.
I think so.
All right.
Yeah, I'll be in town. Let's do it.
Danny gets to stay employed for another week. That's fantastic. To everybody that's watching, make sure you like our videos. Show Red Panda some support. Also, check out the websites that we dropped in the chat. I will drop mine in there here in a second. Have you gotten yours in there?
Yep, I'll do that right now too. Yeah, they're offering a cool promo or special or whatever.
Yep. So check those out. Awesome leads today. Honestly, at times it was so ridiculous that I was almost embarrassed how easy it was to close, because it did almost feel like some of the conversations we had today were fake.
Yeah.
So,
but out of 34 leads, we didn't even get to still a bunch of them. You know, there were some great deals in there. So
yeah, for sure. So love it. Thank you, Red Panda. Thank you to everybody for tuning in, and we will see you guys next week.